I'm not sure where it came from, but as far as I know myself, I always loved making all my clothes. I was youngest of the three sisters, so like I had lots of hand-me-downs that came to me quite in a not really good state. So I always just figured out a way to make them like and make them look better or like fit me better. So it was just, but I love the process of it.
I remember rushing home from work and being like, Zaya, we've got to do something with these three words. She's like, what are they? And I was like, hands, head, heart. So the process with porcelain is it takes almost the same amount of time to make a single object as it does to make a run of 10 or 20. So it's the challenge that Zaya likes, I think, around being able to build a process. She straight away got to drawing and came up with our logo, which we're really happy with our logo. And that's sort of where the geometry comes from as well. And a little bit of a hidden image there as well for people to uncover. We've been super lucky to be supported by our friend's business who are local to Newtown, local to our workshop. So we collaborated on a design for their bowl. 2 years consecutively back to back, they've been a hatted restaurant.
We worked with the chef Nick. He had very specific dimensions that he wanted to create for his ramen bowls. It had to hold the exact amount of soup and like 10 mil from the top of the edge. The prototype was made, they've tested it, and also we designed a specific fuel gauge on the side of the bowl. Once you start eating the ramen, it says full on top, and then when you go down as you eat it, it's empty.
Not only did they put our prototype through the ringer of testing and industrial dishwasher, they also let the floor staff handle it. And so one of the great feedback points that we got from Dan, who's another good mate of ours from Rising Sun Workshop, is he's like, it burns the tips of my fingers when I hold hot ramen in this. Is there any way we can have a little lip on the bottom? And we're like, of course. So we came back to the drawing board and put in a little lip, and they loved it. Now they can just carry it without burning the tips of their fingers. Nick Smith does an amazing job, and we were super lucky to work with him around the collaboration of the ramen bowl. A man who works with his hands is a labourer. A man who works with his hands and his head is an engineer or a craftsman. And a man who works with his hands, his head and his heart is an artist.